Interior Zoom conference call, 10:30 a.m. Arya DuPont and Captain America, Steve Rogers, join the Zoom conference call. Arya is eager to discuss Mutantport Capital Holdings investment strategies with Captain America. Arya DuPont, with enthusiasm, good morning, Captain Rogers. I hope this day finds you well. Today, I'd like to dive into some crucial aspects of our real estate investments with Mutantport Capital Holdings, specifically focusing on liquidation preference and anti-dilutive provisions. Captain America nods, his iconic shield resting against the wall behind him. Captain America, good morning, Arya. I'm here to learn and make the most informed decisions when it comes to our investments. Please, proceed. Arya DuPont, with a confident smile, fantastic, Captain. Let's start with liquidation preference. This is like a safety net for our investors. It determines the order in which investors are repaid in the event of a project's liquidation, sale, or dissolution. Essentially, it ensures that certain investors, often preferred equity holders, receive a fixed amount or a predetermined multiple of their investment before other stakeholders. Captain America, nodding, so, it's like ensuring that those who took a bigger risk get some protection if things don't go as planned? Arya DuPont, exactly, Captain. It's a protective feature that shields investors from the risks associated with a project's failure or underperformance. For instance, we could negotiate a clause that guarantees preferred equity investors a 1.5x return on their investment before common equity investors receive any distribution in case of project liquidation. Captain America, impressed. That sounds like a fair way to protect our investors' interests. Arya DuPont, now, let's talk about anti-dilutive provisions. These are designed to protect our investors' ownership stakes from dilution due to subsequent equity issuances. They prevent the dilution of percentage stake and voting rights when new investors come in through additional capital rounds. Captain America, curious, how does that work in practice? Arya DuPont, imagine we have existing investors, like yourself, who own a certain percentage of a project. When we bring in new investors, these provisions grant our existing investors the right to participate in the new equity issuance proportionate to their current ownership percentage. This way, we ensure your stake and influence remain intact as we grow. Captain America, nodding thoughtfully, so, it maintains a balance of power and influence even as we bring in new partners? Arya DuPont, precisely, Captain. It's about preserving the balance while expanding our horizons, and the presence of both liquidation preference and anti-dilutive provisions can make our investments more appealing to potential partners. It offers a level of downside protection and assurance that their stake remains secure. Captain America, appreciative. It's clear that Mutantport Capital Holdings takes investor protection seriously. These mechanisms seem essential for navigating the complexities of real estate investments. Arya DuPont, absolutely, Captain. We aim to strike a balance between risk and reward, providing our investors with protective features while also exploring growth opportunities. These concepts empower us to create a transparent and equitable investment landscape. Captain America, determined. Well, Arya, you've given me a lot to think about. I appreciate your expertise and dedication to our investments. Let's continue working together to make the best decisions for our portfolio. Arya DuPont, enthusiastic. That's the spirit, Captain. Together, we'll navigate these real estate waters and ensure the success of Mutantport Capital Holdings. Thank you for your trust and partnership. Captain America nods, then adds a touch of urgency to his voice. Captain America, urgent. Arya, there's something I must emphasize. Our world faces an increasing threat from a formidable adversary, the Mad Thinker. He's a brilliant strategist and a mastermind with a knack for disrupting financial stability. I've decided to invest $175,432,006 in Mutantport Capital Holdings to ensure that our financial resources remain agile and robust in the face of his schemes. We need to act swiftly to protect our interest and stay one step ahead of him. Arya's eyes widen with a sense of urgency. Arya DuPont, determined. Captain, your investment not only strengthens our position but also sends a clear message that we are prepared to face any challenge. We'll fortify our defenses and outsmart the Mad Thinker. Together, we'll secure our investments and defend against any threat that comes our way. They exchange determined smiles as the Zoom conference call continues. End of scene.